Welcome to Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for. On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss the significance of the PNR Clark Phase 1 project to transportation. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on right-of-way rules for turning vehicles. This week's Spying Chuper shall be about the illegal use of mobile phones while driving, while the public service segment centers on the DOTR's appeals to both the LTO and the public regarding online fixers. Showcase this week shall have the 4x4 pickup from Nissan, the Navara Pro 4X.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are in this week's edition of Motoring Today. Join us.
Congratulations, Motoring Today, on your 34th year anniversary. Thank you for the untiring efforts to bring quality, exciting, and relevant motoring news and updates to your viewers. My deepest congratulations to my dear friend Butch, the pillar and inspiration to Motoring Today's long time and dedicated service to its followers. I wish you and your team more success and many more years on air and on the net. Congratulations.
To one of our industry fathers, Daddy Butch, to we, the Gamboa family, Miss Jenny and her entire team, congratulations on 34 years Motoring Today. Grabe po, 34 years, very special to me dahil ka-age ko po ang Motoring Today, and I'm sure ka-age mo rin, Miss Jenny. So congratulations, thank you for all of the content over the past years, and I'm sure in a lot more years to come, marami pa tayong matututunan at mapupulot sa inyong programa. Congratulations po, God bless.
Congratulations to Motoring Today for celebrating 34 years of being one of the most trusted and reliable automotive media sources. I thank everyone behind Sunshine Television, especially Mr. Gamboa, for simply being legend in the industry. Thank you for supporting Nissan all these days, and I hope to see you all soon.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Be part of the 2021-2022 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2021, then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2021-2022 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate, standard, and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2021. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
7-seater in style.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. The DOTR was again in the spotlight after social media went awash with pics of long lines of commuters waiting at the EDSA busway stations, particularly in MRT3 Ortigas and Ayala. Why is this happening?
The long lines of commuters lining up to take a ride on the EDSA busway are partly the consequence of the free ride program for health workers and APORs, or authorized persons outside residents, according to the DOTR. The DOTR said that when free ride programs for health workers was expanded to include APORs, there was increase in daily passenger volume at the EDSA busway. Average ridership increased from 60,000 per day to around 150,000 per day, with the highest so far recorded on June 14 when it topped at 182,400. To address this unforeseen problem, the DOTR said it is revisiting the present free ride system and seeing if these can be expanded to other platforms. It is also pushing the EDSA Busway Consortium to deploy the maximum number of authorized bus units under their contract and to add more units as necessary, especially during rush hours. More rescue skip buses will be deployed to EDSA bus stops during hour while opening more mini loops to be managed and monitored by the IAC and the MMDA. At these stations, more marshals will be deployed to properly manage passenger traffic and ensure safe, fast, and orderly boarding. The DOTR said it will remain relentless in implementing measures to address transport concerns on EDSA and to provide more transport options such as the EDSA Carousel and an improved MRT3 system.
Until conditions return to as near to normal as can be, when capacity restrictions on transport, services, and commercial establishments are removed, only then will we see if all the improvements and innovations put in place by the DOTR really have improved public transport. The DOTR Secretary continues to make the rounds of regional offices of the LTO to spread the gospel of road safety.
Over the past few weeks, DOTR Secretary Arthur Tugade has been visiting LTO regional offices and speaking at road safety advocacy programs. The latest regional office Secretary Tugade visited was LTO Region 3 in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. At every stop, Secretary Tugade preached the gospel of road safety, saying it should be more than an advocacy but a way of life. He also lauded efforts of the LTO Region 3 to raise public awareness of the need for road safety. In his message to LTO Region 3, Secretary Tugade said ang road safety ay hindi lang isang advokasya, ang road safety ay isang way of life. Ang road safety ay isang commitment, an expression of passion, and dedication to our countrymen. Ito ho ang dapat na mensahe at dapat commitment natin ngayon na all safety. Habang nandyan tayo sa lansangan, safety is caring with our fellow men. Then and only then can we say that public transportation indeed is worthwhile kasi mayroong safety. The DOTR and respective attached agencies also met with transport groups during the program to address their concerns about the department's other programs, projects, and initiatives.
Secretary Tugade may be sounding like a broken record when he talks about road safety, repeating the message at every LTO regional office he visits. But for road safety advocates, there will never be enough talk about its importance, while millions are dying yearly from very preventable road accidents. While in Bulacan, Secretary Arthur Tugade took time out to inspect construction of facilities and infrastructure for a PNR train connecting Manila to the said province.
The DOTR reports that progress on the PNR Clark Phase 1 project is now at 46.68%. The report came after Secretary Arthur Tugade led an inspection of the Balagtas Station and Kalumpit construction yard site, which represent a significant portion of the project, paving the way for the establishment of the PNR service from the Tutuban Station in Manila to Malolos in Bulacan. The PNR Clark Phase 1 project is the first segment of the bigger initiative, the North-South Commuter Railway project that will extend the PNR rail network all the way to Clark in Pampanga. The DOTR said the PNR Clark Phase 1 project, funded by Japan International Cooperation Agency, aims to establish a 38-kilometer railway from Manila to Malolos, cutting through the cities of Caloocan and Valenzuela and the municipalities of Maykawayan, Marilao, Bocaue, Balagtas, and Guiguinto. When completed, the Manila to Malolos train service is expected to serve 300,000 passengers daily and slash travel time from Tutuban and Malolos to just 30 minutes. Secretary Tugade said the long-planned PNR Manila to Malolos service is closer to reality with jet trains for the project expected to arrive by December, while simulators for the training center are expected by the fourth quarter of the year. During his inspection at the Kalumpit construction yard site, Secretary Tugade was welcomed by 70 former overseas Filipino workers hired for the PNR Clark Phase 1 project, who lost their jobs abroad in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Rail projects are benefiting the economy even before they are completed by creating jobs during construction. Many hope that such projects will not be derailed. The Transport Secretary had a busy time in Bulacan, launching 2 DOTR programs while in the province.
The DOTR's extended program, Free Ride for Health Workers and Authorized Persons Outside Residence or APORs in Bulacan. The program undertaken as part of the service contracting scheme to subsidize public utility vehicle drivers and operators during the pandemic was formally launched by Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade in a ceremony in Malolos, Bulacan. At the same occasion, Secretary Tugade also launched the Super Scholar program in the province. The program, implemented in coordination with TESDA, or the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, provides training and education for drivers and their families on livelihood skills. Participants are given 35-day training as well as 350 pesos daily allowance during the program. During the local launch of the 2 programs, Bulacan Governor Daniel Fernando acknowledged efforts of the DOTR and the TESDA to help people and communities develop and prosper. Said Fernando, sa kabila po ng krisis na ating kinakaharap, kaagapay natin ang DOTR, LTFRB at ang TESDA sa muling pagpapalago ng ating local economy, pagpapaunlad sa iba't ibang sektor ng ating lipunan at paglikha ng disenteng hanapbuhay para sa lahat.
Drivers should take advantage of the programs like Super Scholar that the DOTR and other agencies initiate. They are mostly free and provide for general welfare. Those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Following the inspection of ongoing work, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade declared that the PNR Clark Phase 1 is on track and will move forward. Motoring Forum discusses the status of the project and its significance.
When Secretary Arthur Tugade assumed office as the head of the Department of Transportation, he listed the development of a modern and efficient rail transport network as among priorities of the present administration. Now, with less than 2 years left before the president's term ends, Secretary Tugade reports that the PNR North-South Commuter Railway or NSCR project is well on its way to making the plan to establish a railway line connecting Tutuban in Manila to Malolos in Bulacan, and finally to the Clark Airport in Pampanga become a reality. This followed an inspection of the construction and other works being undertaken on the NSCR project. Among other things, Secretary Tugade inspected various construction work in preparation and laying of tracks, the workshop, operation control building, and the light repair shop at the Malanday Depot. This is all part of the PNR Clark Phase 1 project, also known as the PNR North 1 project. The project, funded by the Japan International Cooperation Agency, also calls for the construction of 10 stations along the railway line that will cut across the cities of Manila, Caloocan, Valenzuela, and the municipalities of Maykawayan, Marilao, Bocaue, Balagtas, Giginto, and Malolos in Bulacan. After reporting that the progress on the project has reached 45.82%, Secretary Tugade declared that the NSCR project is moving forward and that there's no stopping plans to turn a Manila to Clark Railway commuter service from dream to reality. The Secretary also revealed that trains will also be used in the service will be arriving in December and that training simulators for the project is arriving between September and October. The simulator will be used to train PNR personnel who will be manning and operating the train. Already, the place for the simulator and the training is being ready, Secretary Tugade said. When completed and in operation, the Manila to Malolos commuter train service will serve 300,000 passengers daily and reduce travel time from Tutuban to Malolos to just 35 minutes. The DOTR also reported that also underway is the PNR Clark Phase 2 project, which will establish a 54-kilometer rail line connecting Malolos in Bulacan to the Clark in Pampanga. The DOTR said the PNR Clark Phase 2 project has already achieved 28.79% progress. When completed, the project will see the establishment of the country's first ever airport express service from Makati to Clark International Airport. It will then take only about an hour travel time, but even before the NSCR project is completed, it will benefit at least 7,500 workers hired to build the project. An additional 2,000 jobs will be made available when the new railway service will begin. Secretary Tugade said the project has already hired around 200 overseas Filipino workers who lost their jobs abroad because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
When he assumed office, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade said that one of their priorities was the rehabilitation and expansion of railway transit networks and services. The PNR Clark Phase 1 project is one manifestation of this policy. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Hey Butch, happy 34th anniversary motoring today. More than 3 decades. This is long, man, really long. Congratulations, and I'm so happy to have been there with you and Dad through this journey, and it's actually really amazing. And I think that, you know, this is gonna go on for a few more decades. And if Dad was here, congratulations, Schnook! I love you, man, and I hope to see you real soon. When this thing gets over, I got my first shot na, so maybe soon, pwede na.
Happy 31st anniversary to the Motoring Today group. We're really very happy to be with you during this special occasion. The STV group, especially Motoring Today, has been part of everything that we've done in our automotive history, for all the companies that we've handled at SMC, at Volvo, at TCCI for Chevrolet, and now MG. We wish you all the best, and we will always be thankful for all the guidance, support, and help you have given to our companies, and to me personally, Mr. Butch, and all the rest of the team. We really appreciate all the help and all the support you've given us. We look forward to more years of Motoring Today, and I'm looking forward to going out again, seeing you out on the streets, and have more motoring news that you will share with everyone. Happy anniversary.
Hello and congratulations to our friends at Motoring Today on your 34th year anniversary, the longest running motoring and motorsports television program in the country. Credit goes to the men and women behind the program, and of course, to Sunshine TV led by its chairman, Ray Butch Gamboa. On behalf of all your friends and supporters here at Phoenix Petroleum, maraming salamat po. Cheers to many more years of happy and fun motoring. I'm sure your viewers who have been with you all these years will be delighted to see you for many more years to come. Keep safe, keep healthy. We will soon see each other again when it's safe to do so. God bless.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Live extra
with the Mitsubishi Xpander Cross.
Be part of the 2021-2022 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2021, then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2021-2022 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate, standard, and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2021. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Here on Motoring Today, and we now have this week's valuable motoring tips, starting off with some road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines. If you are driving on the main road and you're turning left or right, paunahin muna ang kasalubong na sasakyan na padiretso ang takbo. Iwasang makapag-unahan para hindi makaabala sa ibang motorista. This way, you can avoid getting hurt too. motoring tips for you here on Motoring Today. Proper driver's demeanor while behind the wheel from Mitsubishi Motors Philippines.
Bayong chopper lang kaibigan, ako si Marlon, isang kapwa nyo chopper. Habang nagmamaneho, kailangan buo ang atensyon mo at hindi gulo-gulo.
Ang cellphone ay isa ng malaking bahagi sa buhay ng tao. Halos lahat ay meron at gumagamit nito. Pero sana kapag tayo ay nagmamaneho, tigilan muna natin ang paggamit ng cellphone. Paalala lang, sa pagmamaneho kailangan ang iba yung konsentrasyon. Kapag ikaw ay nagtetelepono, ang isip mo ay wala sa iyong pagmamaneho at ito ay maaaring maging rason para magkaroon ng aksidente.
Kung ayaw mong mamultahan o maaksidente, huwag kang gumamit ng cellphone habang nagmamaneho. Si Marlon Gudmalin, payong chopper lang kaibigan mula sa isang kapwa nyo chopper.
To the management and staff of Motoring Today, and on behalf of CAMPI, I congratulate you on this very special occasion that you rightly deserve. The 34 years of existence of the Motoring Today is no ordinary feat. I also take pride that CAMPI was a major sponsor of Motoring Today's campaign on road safety that has been going on for many years now. Ever since its foundation in 1987, Motoring Today has been and continues to be instrumental in various significant activities of CAMPI. I salute you for that. As we continue to deal with the pandemic, I wish Motoring Today continued success. More power.
Congratulations to Motoring Today on your anniversary. 34 years. Wow. Just like my age. Congratulations to our motoring icon and main man, Ray Butch Gamboa, and to your entire Sunshine Television family. We may not see each other this pandemic, but we look forward to celebrating this milestone with you very, very soon. Keep safe and stay healthy, Papa Butch.
Be part of the 2021-2022 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2021, then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2021-2022 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate, standard, and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2021. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Alam nyo bang anniversary pala ngayon ng Motoring Today? At ayon sa aking bubit, ngayon ay ang kanilang 34th anniversary. Wow! Ang tagal na pala ang show mo, Idol, ha? Kasing tatag ng host ng programang ito, ha? Ayan, at syempre, dahil anniversary, abay sabi ng aking bubit, abay Mr. Bus, balita ko magpapainom ka daw ng Emperador Double Light. At dahil sa kapapanin ko sa kanyang show, abay, ang lakas ng impluensya. Ang nabibili ko tuloy na sakyan ni Toyota. Bakit ba ganon, ha? Anyway, kidding aside, Mr. Boots, happy anniversary. May have more anniversaries to come. At stay safe, stay healthy, and stay alive. Bawal mamatay, ha? Happy anniversary, Mr. Boots, Idol!
I would like to congratulate Motoring Today on its 34th anniversary. Despite the many challenges through the years, the sheer determination and hard work by the team made Motoring Today the longest running motoring show in the Philippines. from covering motorsports, motor shows, road safety campaigns, and even the popular STV Golf Invitational Cup tournaments, Motoring Today continues to entertain and delight its fans, friends, and partners. To Butch, Jenny, we, and the entire Motoring Today crew, congratulations once again, wishing the best and more power to the team.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Be part of the 2021-2022 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2021, then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2021-2022 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate, standard, and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2021. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry now takes center stage.
SMC Asia Car Distributors Corporation is making available more BMW vehicles that you can take directly to the track and be competitive. The company announced that the all-new BMW M3 Competition Sedan, the BMW M4 Competition Coupe, as well as the new BMW M5 Competition are available for pre-ordering at local BMW dealerships.
These cars are the latest in what we call as the performance vehicles of BMW.
Both the BMW M3 and the BMW M4 competition models are powered by the new 3.0-liter straight-six unit with the latest version of M twin power turbo technology, serving up peak torque of 650 Nm and 510 horsepower. The exhaust system comes with tech that allows driver to control how the engine sounds. The engine is mated to an 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission with drive logic specially developed for the all-new BMW M3 Competition Sedan and BMW M4 Competition Coupe. Both also come with M-Drive Professional System specifically developed for driving on the track with the new M-Traction Control, M-Drift Analyzer, and M-Lap Timer. A setup button on the center console provides direct access to the setting options for the engine, chassis, steering, and braking system, plus traction control.
An M-Driving Mode feature that enables you to basically save all the specific settings that you want whenever you are going on or off the track. And you can just basically change into that specific option by pressing a button right here at your steering wheel.
The BMW M5 Competition is powered by an S63 V8 engine that generates 625 horsepower and 750 Nm of torque, made into an M xDrive system with centralized intelligent control for the active M differential. This allows driver to set up the M5 Competition from variable, all-wheel drive mode, 4-wheel drive, with rear-biased baseline setup down to 2WD mode.
When you're driving as well, you'll find a head-up display available for you to help you navigate and also keep your speed in check on the road.
SMC Asia Car Distributors Corporation also provides buyers the opportunity to choose from various M parts and X factory price options to lend their M vehicle a personal touch. Buyers can select an almost limitless combination of exterior, interior, and performance features to make the overall experience of buying and owning a BMW M car genuinely exciting.
So we invite everybody to check out the all-new BMW M vehicles that we have today by contacting your preferred dealer. We have 5 nationwide. We have RSA Motors Green Hills, RSA Motors Alabang, RSA Motors Libis. We have Autovelt in Cebu, and we also have premier cars in Pampanga.
Mitsubishi Motor Philippines reports that it sold a total of 3,329 units in May, a 169% increase compared to sales in April. Mitsubishi said it sold 1,335 units of the L300 in May, an increase of 187% over April sales. Month-on-month sales of the Mirage G4 increased 307% from April to May. Mitsubishi also reported that 464 units of the Strada pickup were sold in May, a 136% increase over April sales, while 490 units of the Expander MPV were sold, a 108% increase in the same period compared. While thankful for the support of the market for Mitsubishi vehicles, Mutsuhiro Oshikiri, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines President and CEO, commended its dealer partners and sales executives for exhibiting commendable work and dedication. Pinoy auto enthusiasts of a certain age will certainly remember the VW Combi, the cool-looking and do-anything van with low flat floor and spacious interior. Volkswagen Philippines is bringing back an icon of the 60s and 70s, but what is coming soon won't look like the popular Combi of the past. Still, a van carrying the VW Multivan Combi name and legacy will certainly resonate with many. VW has confirmed that it will bring in the Combi, also known as the microbus or transport, in the third quarter of this year. The Combi that VW is bringing to our shores will certainly not look like the hippie bus of old, but the newer variants that have been as popular. The Combi has claims on being the world's all-time best-selling multivan, topping the 13 million unit sales mark as of May 2020. The Association of Vehicle Importers and Distributors Incorporated, or AVID, reported that its members sold 25,217 units in its first 5 months of the year. This is a 59% increase over the 15,811 sold in the same period last year, AVID said. The increase in sales in the first 5 months of the 2021 was driven by the commercial vehicle segment. Sales in the passenger car segment in the first 5 months of the year totaled 6,357 units compared to the 4,928 sold in the same period in 2020, a 29% increase. May 2021 figures showed significant improvement, with sales almost tripling from 354 units sold in May 2020 to 1,029 units in May this year. The light commercial vehicle segment also recorded significant growth in sales, with 18,128 units sold from January to May this year compared to 10,782 units sold in the same period in 2020, a 68% increase, said AVID. Ford dominated the segment with 7,692 units sold. Suzuki is second with 4,933, and Hyundai at third with 2,450. AVID President Maria Fe Perez Agudo attributed the increase in sales to AVID members' tireless commitment to provide customers with quality vehicles and after-sales service.
Our Car of the Week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. The 4x4 pickup war just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Nissan stoked the fire with the introduction of the Navara Pro 4X 4x4. Showcase checks out this new combatant in the pickup wars.
Nissan has just rolled out the Navara Pro 4X 4x4, now the flag bearer of its local mid-size pickup lineup. The latest iteration of the Navara is both muscular and modern, with large grille, chiseled bumper and fenders, and sizable cargo bed. The Navara takes up a space that's 5,260 millimeters long, 1,875 millimeters wide, and 1,855 millimeters at its highest point. The brochure doesn't say anything about the minimum ground clearance of the Navara Pro 4X, but it does say that the maximum water weighting for the pickup is 600 millimeters. The Pro 4X shares with some of its siblings the quad LED projector headlamps, LED daylight running lights, fog lamps and taillights, the rain wipers, side step, high mount stop lamp, front and rear mudguard, as well as a utility track channel to help in securing various items. One can tell the Pro 4X from the other Navara variants by its dark colored front grille with the black and orange Nissan logo, the body colored front bumper with orange accents, the black tailgate assist, black window molding, and the gloss black roof rails. Nissan has equipped the Navara Pro 4X 4x4 with much of the latest and standard comfort and convenience not expected in top-end pickups. You've got keyless entry system with Nissan's intelligence key function, push-button engine start-stop system, power windows and door locks, dual climate control system with rear vents. You've got what Nissan calls the zero-gravity type for high-tech comfort, but on the Pro 4X it only comes with manual, slide, recline, and height adjustment. The seats are upholstered in leather with Pro 4X stitching. The leather matches the armrest and door trims. You've got a center console with armrest and a center upper tray. Driver and passenger won't lack for cup and bottle holders. There is a 12-volt socket and USB port for devices and gadgets. The meter cluster features the 7-inch color TFT display. The Navara Pro 4X offers entertainment and connectivity using the Nissan 8-inch advanced touchscreen display audio unit that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth for hands-free call and audio streaming, radio tune, and 6 speakers. Cool thing to have on the road on long drives or in traffic. Another cool thing about driving the Pro 4X is what Nissan calls the zero-gravity front seats for driver and front seat passenger. The seat has been designed to provide generous support and help reduce fatigue, especially on long drives. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts but does not telescope, but it comes with controls for audio, hands-free phone, cruise control, and multi-information display screen and voice recognition. The Navara is a pickup truck using a fully boxed ladder frame chassis designed for strength and to resist twisting, especially when carrying heavy loads or on rough roads and trails. Nissan has fitted the Navara with independent double wishbones with coil spring and stabilizer in front and a 5-link system with dual-rate coil spring and stabilizer bar in the rear, all to provide a pickup truck that will provide a comfortable ride and handling as can be possible on a utility vehicle running on paved surfaces, as well as toughness and reliability on unpaved roads. The Pro 4X is meant to be Navara's entry into the territory occupied by the Ranger Raptor and other supposedly off-road ready 4x4 midsize pickups available locally. As it is, the Pro 4X is powered by a 2,488cc diesel engine with variable turbocharger and intercooler capable of generating 190 PS at 3,600 RPM and 450 Nm of torque at 2,000 RPM. The engine is mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission with manual mode and a part-time 4-wheel drive system with shift-on-the-fly capability for shifting from 2H, 4H, and 4L mode. The drive system also comes with electronic locking ear differential. Nissan calls its suite of driver assist tech and system the Nissan Intelligent Mobility, and the Navara Pro 4X gets the full treatment as it comes with intelligent emergency braking, driver attention alert, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist, hill start assist, and hill descent control. It also features around view monitor plus off-road monitor. The latter activates at slow speeds in 4L mode, giving driver a clear view of the surrounding terrain, very useful when on off-road trails. Nissan also didn't scrimp on providing the Navara Pro 4X 4x4 with all the safety tech and gear. Aside from the standard stuff like SRS airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, speed sensing door locks in ISOFIX and tether anchors, the Pro 4X also has vehicle dynamic control with trailer stability assist, and 4-wheel active brake limited slip which automatically directs power to the wheels with the best traction. The Navara also comes with anti-theft system with alarm and engine immobilizer.
Looking at the specs alone, the Navara Pro 4X seems to have the edge over the competition at this point in time. That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Happy 34th anniversary, Motoring Today family. More power and here's to many more years of good health to all of you and happy motoring.
Nais kong batiin ang Motoring Today for its 34th year in anniversary. Wow, 34 years. It's been a long time. It's a testament to the staying power of Motoring Today and of course the followers, the patrons of Motoring Today. That's kept on going for 34 years. Congratulations.
On behalf of the management and staff of Colombian Auto Car Corporation, or Mahindra, it is with great pleasure that I congratulate Motoring Today on its 34th year of service, not only to the motoring public, but to the entire nation as a whole. We wish Motoring Today, particularly its founder and president, Mr. Butch Gamboa, as well as its very able staff and personnel, continued success in the coming years. May continue to provide the viewing public with the same high-quality program on motoring information and latest developments as always. Congratulations again, and more power.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Be part of the 2021-2022 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to bit.ly/AFPCA2021, then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2021-2022 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate, standard, and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until November 30, 2021. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Introducing the all-new Isuzu D-Max into new heights.
We now have our segment that dwells on the wide array of motoring problems, not only in the metro, but all over the country as well. This is where we present problems referred to us or we ourselves see and hope to fully find solutions for. Our public service segment is next.
Back in March, we have reported about fixers normally lurking outside Land Transportation Office or LTO branches, shifting into online platforms as well, which may or may not be caused by the current pandemic. I personally asked LTO Assistant Secretary Ed Galvante back then regarding this. He confirmed that people on the web who are offering services such as professional and non-professional driver's licenses and enticing the public with no appearance needed for their convenience are indeed fixers. We also ended that report with a reminder not to believe and patronize these frauds. Now, the Department of Transportation has also released a statement regarding this, addressed to the LTO.
Dapat tayo mismo sa LTO ay magbigay ng panuntunan at pamaraan na kung saan magagawa at mabibigyan natin ng ating mga kababayan ng serbisyo para matulungan sila.
The Transport Secretary stressed that the services being offered by these people are illegitimate. He is also appealing to the public not to get fixers' help as it may result to an even bigger inconvenience for them.
Huwag kayong tumangkilik ng mga ganitong mga gawain na fake, ng mga gawain na illegal, na mga gawain hindi makatotoo. Hindi po makakatulong sa inyo yan na sa kalaunan ay lalo kayong mapapahirapan.
Again, let this be a reminder to everyone, especially to those who plan to get their driver's licenses, to transact only to LTO branches nearest to you.
And that's our public service segment this week. And should you yourself encounter motoring problems that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. See the details being flashed on your screen. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, please don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 35th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. On behalf of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa. Happy motoring!